So this is my web gear. I'll go more into this whole system in later videos. Today I just want to hit on large knives and machetes and the distinguishing features between the two. Machetes generally have an 18-inch blade. You can get them with like this, a 14-inch blade, but their blades are a lot thinner. This is about 1/4 inch thick steel. It's a Kershaw Camp 14. If you don't know anything about them, look them up. They have an 18-inch, but you're losing some of that thickness with the 18-inch, and that's why I like this knife. I live in the southeast. We have very dense underbrush, and a lot of times that undergrowth is pine trees, little sapling pine trees, and machetes just do not go through that as well. You don't have the weight that gives you the inertia to push through that material. Also, the thin blades on machetes, I've had break. I love Ontario knives, but I've had Ontario machetes. They'll hit it, they'll go through it, and they bounce off something, and somewhere in the spine they crack, or just shit like that. So what I wanted to go over was the use of a knife like this. This is not for whittling twigs into squirrel traps or whatever. This is a hacker slasher. If you're setting up shelters, it's great. If you just need to clear a trail, it's great. It is heavy. It does have a lot of weight to it because it is so long and it is so thick. But what that weight gives you is again, the inertia you need to move through heavier duty stuff. The sheath is not Kydex. It is some kind of a polymer, but it's not as form-fitting as Kydex is, and you will get a little bit of a rattle. If that's a huge deal, then don't get this knife, because I have no idea how you would remedy that. I'm using a leg strap, which you're going to want, because this thing will swing around, and when you go to kneel down or something, it'll get jabbed into your thigh, it'll jam up into your waist and hip, and it's just annoying. You get this, I got this came with a friend of mine's Gerber knife, and he didn't want it, he gave it to me. You can get all kinds of straps. It's got loops. I was running a piece of boot lace and tying it off with that, which was effective. It just wasn't as comfortable as a wider strap like this. So the knife goes in it. And this, I don't know how well you can see this, but this little strap right here is what holds your knife in. And it goes around the back and it snaps into there. It works. It's effective. It is kind of a pain in the ass when you have the gear on and you're trying to get to it. It can be annoying to close. I've never had a problem opening it though when I needed to pull it out. And these, the way it goes on this sheath is just by this little bit of elastic here. And you can change this up. You can change how you mount the sheath to the belt loop. You can carry it higher, you can carry it lower. I run it under my other stuff on my web gear here and just do it like that. And it works great. I really do recommend, especially if you live in an area like the southeast, I recommend a large fixed blade knife of some kind that's for clearing the trail. You're going to get into some briars, you're going to get into, like I say, groves of pine trees that you just can't hardly walk through without cutting the bastards out of your way. And that's why I recommend a knife like this. The thinner blades, they swing a little bit better. Some argue they go through stuff a little bit easier. I've never had that. They do swing easier. You're probably talking about 2 pounds with this blade. So over and over again, you're swinging like 2 pounds. But yeah, I really, really highly recommend the Kershaw. I haven't had a problem with it. I hate their pocket knives. Any of their spring-assisted knives suck. All of them that I've ever had any experience with are crap. I do recommend this though. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do today. And like I say, we'll go into more of this web gear system and how I use it and why I carry it in later videos. Like, subscribe, share. If you have an intelligent comment to make, please do that. If you want to say stupid shit, then go the fuck away. Thank you and have a good day.